What is good? I mean, what is really good, my people? It is UK, Trotter Brother, dr.blick, the darkest man around. And today, guys, I'll be talking about Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker with Avatar, Yaya, and OG Dugan. Say hi to the people, man.
Hey, back like I never left.
Yo.
And we're gonna be talking about the news that came out today for this game. And since Dugan was the person that told me about this news, Dugan, tell people about the news that we're having today for Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker.
Okay, yeah, Naruto, let me actually look at this. Basically, new game modes, mission mode, as well as, basic versus mode, and as well as character types that are like an RPG like attribute ripped straight from motherfucking Battle of Z.
Hey.
Is that all? Is that it? Is that all you gotta say?
I mean, that's not all I gotta say, but you know, I'm just laying down the ground floor for y'all to jump in.
Okay, so Avatar, give your thoughts about the news for Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker.
So just the character types or just everything in general that we got today?
Just everything in general.
Okay, versus modes, cool. That's a basic. That's better than Street Fighter 5 already. So clap it up for DOA. All right, that's already better right there. 2, mission mode. Mission mode might be like this arcade style thing. You beat it, you get a cutscene. You know what I'm saying? Really basic. All right. And the character types, different attributes, like he said, Battle of Z style. I like that because I know who's gonna be busted and who's not gonna be just by looking at the icon. Like I'm like, oh yeah, Sasuke the attack type. You not running away. Yeah, showed you the shield one. Yep, I want you to try to run away. Like I see that already. So
yeah, I totally agree. Like when it comes to this news as a whole, like one of the things that stand out is it makes healing types like Sakura more valuable. Like you got people like Tsunade, characters like that are gonna be really valuable in the game. And like you said, you got attack types like Sasuke potentially, and then you got shield types like Choji and people like that. Like stuff like that makes the game more. It gives the element of strategy towards the game, which is good. And the versus mode and the mission mode. Mission mode, I kind of thought that was obvious. It was one of those things that you kind of expected to be there. And I feel like the mission mode is probably gonna be maybe Pirate Warrior styled in terms of, like you said, a cutscene. You may go through bits and bits of the story mode, maybe. Or when I mean bits and bits, I mean in a crappy detailed way. But more online elements sort of way. But as a whole, this is looking good. Like we're getting modes that we should expect to be on the game, but types kind of do make things interesting because you are able to summon on this game. So since you're able to summon on this game, it kind of makes all this stuff interesting, and it kind of makes me look forward to what we're gonna get as a whole for this game. But what do you guys like, how do you guys see what types you think are going to be in the game? Because I know they haven't really confirmed the types yet. How do you see?
Oh yeah, they actually have.
Okay, what are they then?
We have like the short range attackers, the defenders, the long range attackers, and the healers, indicated by the 4 little icons shown on the thing. But I was actually thinking real quick, do you think we should have like different like forms for characters? Basically like, okay, you got Sakura who, you know, will be healing, you know, but should there be like, you know, also a short range attacking Sakura, or, you know, should there be like, I don't know, just characters who can be more than one type, you know, different selections.
Alright,
wait, you wanna go first?
Let me slide in the DMs of this question. Alright, here's the glory of this. I can say this now, and I'm proudly I can say it. It's not stupid like CC2. Alright, so bottom line, like, yeah, we may have, you know, you might unlock the basic characters, say Sakura, support type, Kakashi, long range. You get what I'm saying? But then I feel like you will have the capabilities of also switching the types, and like each type, because it's now kind of clicking with me. Like, some people can summon, you know, if they're a support, or some people can like put traps down, long range, you know. I think that when you switch that type, that character you pick will have a specific type of skill set plus their own ninjutsu set to strive in battle. You know, it's probably something different. it's kind of in a way. Hear me out for the people that may flip out a little bit. It's in a way like Revolution, all right. Because I knew people would like attack me, like, oh my god, this game gonna be garbage. he's like, I waited 2 years for another failure of a Naruto game. Not again. Like, but like, bottom line, like Revolution, you know, when you pick a character, each character has that type of, he either could just awaken or he could do this. But I feel like in this game, what makes this one better than Revolution and will be by 100 times league, you want to have your character can do everything plus that specific type of character type. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that sounds right.
like, I got a question for you guys. How would you feel if they kind of went a burning blood route and made it so that when it comes to types, it's more so based on their fight style? So say if you're using someone like Rock Lee obviously going to be close range, he ain't going to be long range. And like vice versa with other characters based on the way they fight throughout the series. Would you like it like that, where it's more so tailoring to how the series is formatted, or would you like it in a way that anyone can access anything, and it takes away the uniqueness of each character? How would you like it?
I don't think they can get that unique, because Bird and Blood, it was too like the series to where it turned people off, without going into any type of Bird and Blood discussion during this video. But Avatar, do you wanna add to this before I change the topic real quick?
So bottom line, like I said, I honestly believe they're gonna make it to where the game seems like it has a strong emphasis on online and competitive play in a way so far. You know, based on what, like the lack of like story mode, they gotta put a lot of time into online, and that goes into gameplay as well and the whole infrastructure. So I do believe that, like, say for instance, Kakashi, you know, the more you play the game, if you play the older Storm games, I'm gonna give you a quick examples. I don't want to go ramble. So if you play the older Storm games, like I think Storm 2, Storm Generations, right? You started out, each character started out with a specific type that they were put on. Like if you picked Kakashi as a support, he can only if you pick Kakashi in Generations, before you play with them a lot of times, you can only use him as a support type, as a red one, an attacker. But the more you play the game, you start to unlock the balance and, you know, the defense type. So that's how I see Shinobi Strikers developing over time. I feel like that's a good system for the game. I don't want it to be like, because the stronger characters for some reason are going to be busted. And I want it to be, because Madara, I feel like Madara they probably do something stupid and make Madara long range support type thing, and that's gonna irritate the hell out of me. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, I just want to say something real quick before you change it. And then you got to bear in mind, characters like Madara will be able to do everything, because Madara is good long range, short range, any range. Like he's Madara, you know. So you know he's good at pretty much everything. But say what you're gonna say, Dugan.
Oh, also, I think it will be almost as simple as, you know, short range attack. You know, Rock Lee, you're gonna want to be like right in their face all the time. But, you know, say, I don't know, maybe like a later down the road, Sasuke will probably be long range, where he can just use a Materasu or just snipe you with Susanoo or whatever. So he might be a long range attacker, and, you know, that'll obviously have an advantage, you know, long range against Rock Lee. But Rock Lee, you know, may, you know, beat Sasuke up close or whatever. I think it could be as simple as that. But moving on to like the different mission types, there's like exploration missions, escort missions, annihilation missions, and subjugation missions. Now those are extremely self-explanatory. I think subjugation missions is the only one that's a bit more vague, but I think that's basically like the goal is like to seal them, essentially, you know, kind of like for reanimated people or for Jinchuriki. What do you think?
Alright, so you go first.
No, you can go. I'm still thinking.
No, I was just saying that that idea sounds cool. Well, the problem with the idea that I have is more so like it's gonna be one of those ideas that I can't really see people playing it for that long, because stuff like that gets kind of like repetitive and boring. Because when you're saying sealing Jinchuriki, it makes me kind of think of boss battle. And when I think of boss battle with a bunch of people, it makes me kind of think of Xenoverse boss battle. You guys remember the Great Ape mission, how it was repetitive, the same thing over and over again. if they can do that, it sounds cool on paper. It's all about implementing it and actually making it click when you actually put out the full product of it, you know what I'm saying? But Avatar, say what you're gonna say.
I mean, I'm kind of, I hear both sides. I'm kind of iffy. I don't like it, but then I like it, so I really don't have much to say on that. But
yeah, it's tough to say what they'll do with it. But what do you guys think about what they'll do with exploration missions?
Oh, here's the thing. Exploration missions, this might be the heartbreaking part for a lot of people. Based on the maps of exploration like missions, you're pretty much gonna have to do like dumb irrelevant things that you may never will ever do in an actual Naruto franchise. Go like collect these herbs for Hinata and like go fight some enemies. Like I feel it, and then you just have to fight. It's literally gonna be like a bootleg Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Impact. That's exactly that's what I'm getting off with the exploration missions.
Oh gosh.
Go fight Sasuke in the Hidden Rain and to unlock his bounty. No, let me stop.
Go and get a valuable item. Go and get that cat down from his tree. No, that reminds me of freaking Storm 1. No, but say what you're gonna say.
I would just wish they could, I don't know, give us a map like Broken Bond size, like, I don't know, man.
But then that mean they have to make story mode.
Yeah, true, that is true, but I don't know. I just hope exploration mode isn't dog shit. Like, what's the point in having 4 different modes if they're all tedious bullshit?
You can't have modes because the thing about this game is, and I don't want to make this video too long because it kind of is getting long, but I'm just gonna say this quick. The thing about games like this, you got to have good game modes. No game mode is gonna feel tedious. Like, you can't have a game mode feeling tedious because, like, that's the main content. That's actually the main content. Like, we don't have a story mode, so the online is the main meat of the game. It's pretty much everything. If it's not good, the game's pretty much unplayable. No matter how good the combat is, if the stuff you're playing within the game is boring, the game can't last. Especially with games like this. Like, it all depends on how good the game modes are, how enjoyable they are, and how repetitive these game modes are gonna feel when you actually finally come down to doing them. But do you guys have anything else to add towards what I said, or that's it?
I'm pretty good.
I'm good.
Okay, so guys, make sure you check out Avatar and Dugan's channel. Link will be in the description below because I highly recommend it. And yeah, let me just wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please leave a like rating if you enjoyed this video. And yeah, this is UK Chocolate Brother will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.
Peace.